Selamat pagi. This morning, we are going to make a peanut sauce. I'm going to do satay for tonight, and the peanut sauce is what we coat the meat with. I'm going to do a chicken satay. So this is going to be a little bit different. I did not grind up my own peanuts like I normally would. I'm going to cheat and use peanut butter, but basically the same thing. It's an all-natural peanut butter, no sugars, no additives, so you can do that. I like mine chunky, so I would use a chunky peanut butter. What I've got going here for this Indonesian peanut sauce is I have a little bit over a cup of water getting ready to boil in this pot, and I'm going to add my peanut butter. And so I'm going to go ahead and put that right in here. We'll get that going, and that's going to melt that peanut butter. Like I said, that's a natural peanut butter, and I would go with a chunky. You can be brave, and you can grind your own peanut butter. And it's very easy. Just get a food processor, put your peanuts in, make sure your peanuts are roasted, and you can add a little honey, and you can serve that to your kids. It's very healthy. So we'll get this going in this. I've got this pot already hot. And let me turn up the heat a little bit. I'm gonna add some oil, and we'll put that right in there. Not a lot, but just enough. It has a lot of ingredients in this recipe, so bear with me because you wanna make sure you get all of these intricate flavors. We'll start off, we've got a little bit over 1 red onion, and medium size. We're gonna put that in here and get that cooking. I'm not going to add my garlic yet, and you know why, because we don't like to burn the garlic. And we're going to cook this down a bit, and we are going to add a plethora of ingredients. While we're doing that, I'm going to tell you what I've got. I know several of you are not familiar with lemongrass. This is lemongrass. I grow it in my yard. In fact, I just went to the market last week and I got a whole bunch because my lemongrass took a hit over the winter. But this is what it looks like. Basically, you can put it in a pot and put some flowers around it. It looks like an ornamental. You use this part, this lower part in here, and you chop it up. I use my little Cuisinart multi-chopper to do it. It's great. What I do is I cut it about right here. You'll see where it's white and it gets greener. So I cut it about right here. This is the part that you would use underneath. You make sure you clean off the outside, and then you chop it into pieces, and then you pulse it to make sure that you get it, the fineness, the desired fineness that you wanted. This is what I did for this morning. And it's very fine, it's very fragrant. It does smell like lemon. One of the other ingredients that you probably don't have in your pantry is tamarind concentrate. Also, shrimp paste, coconut. This is something we used in Indonesia a lot. In fact, I grill steaks and chicken with it. It's called ABC, or ABC, Kecap Manis. And that means sweet soy sauce. Ketchup in Indonesian is soy sauce. So sweet soy sauce. You can find this at your HEB. So go into HEB. If you can't find it at your HEB, if your HEB doesn't have it, you can go to your local Asian store and ask them for ABC Kecap Manis. In the old bottles, it used to look like this. Now it looks like this. So you will need that. And basically you can have, I use brown sugar, but you can use a palm sugar if you like. You will need coconut milk, and you will need chilies. So we've got this going. It's time to turn this down a bit. In fact, we're going to turn it off until we get this other part going. Make sure that peanut mixture is all mixed up in there. That smells good too. So we've got this. We're going to add garlic now. Remember, we don't want to overcook our garlic. We're going to add our garlic right in there. I'm going to turn this down a bit. There we go. I'm going to add my chilies now. Calls for 3 Asian chilies. I did not have Asian chilies on hand, so I used 1 large jalapeno pepper. chopped very finely, and it's going to go in there. Give that a good stir. Then we're going to go ahead and add our lemongrass. As soon as this hits the hot pan, it becomes quite fragrant. Wow. So tonight I have skewers, and my skewers are here, and they're being done in water. So I'm soaking them. So when I put them on the grill, they will not burn. So give this a good stir. Then we're going to add our tamarind. So this is tamarind concentrate. Don't want to get too crazy. There we go. That's in there. All these are tropical things, huh? All right, we'll add our brown sugar next. And we're going to turn the fire a little lower. There we go. And now we're going to add our fish paste. This is very strong. As soon as I opened the container, it was like, whoa. So it really emits a very strong smell. I would not use fish sauce. You can buy fish sauce. Not fish, sorry, it should be shrimp paste. It does have a strong odor, so be prepared for that. Some people don't like the smell or the taste of it. You can leave it out, but it won't be authentic. So this is authentic. Then we are going to add the next thing, which will be the sweet soy sauce, the Kecap Manis. And it is very thick, very decadent and sweet. So think of a regular soy sauce, but it's not as salty. It doesn't have the salt content as a regular soy sauce. It's got that really thick, sweet taste. All right, we're gonna stir that in. And let me get a flag here so you can see. I'll hold it up. It's very dark and thick at this point in time. Okay. So I'm excited about my lemongrass out in the yard. I'm hoping that it grows nice and bushy this year, and hopefully we'll get some more from our last harvest. All right, we're going to add some salt at this point in time, and just a little bit of salt. Now my water and peanut mixture is over here, and it is thick. So I think we're about ready to incorporate this now, and we'll put that right there. We're going to go ahead and pour this mixture, this thick mixture of vegetables and seasonings, directly into this pot of water and peanuts. Now, you can always add, if you want some more crunched peanuts in this, you can always add more. It's up to you. Put it on the side. Let's move this, and we'll move this to this burner. We're going to turn this on low now and mix this in. I told you this was going to be a little bit of a longer video. And let me show you what it looks like. So far, there's what we've got going. And we're going to stir this to incorporate everything in it. I can smell those peanuts, and I can smell the lemongrass. And then here, this is going to be the last part that we're going to do, because we're going to let this simmer for a while after. So I will turn the video off. And you can see on one of my other videos, on one of my other posts on my food blog, you can see a final product of the satay. But go to www.cabeuser.wordpress.com and you can see that. In fact, I posted it on Facebook the other day. So go in and take a look at that. Now, we're going to add this. Make sure it is coconut milk. It's unsweetened. It is not the Coco Lopez that you would use in a pina colada. So make sure you know that. That's not what you want. You want unsweetened coconut milk. So you're going to stir that right in here. And it's going to take a while for these flavors to meld. So we want to make sure that we get that. Now, I personally like to make a lot of my sauces and a lot of my basically dipping things and whatever I use. I like to make it from scratch. But sometimes you don't always have the chance to do that. And you can go to the Asian store, and I went to the Indian store yesterday, absolutely love it. But you can buy ayam means chicken in Indonesia. You can buy ayam sauteed peanut sauce. And if you don't want to go through all this trouble, buy this and use it on your chicken satay. And it will be good. Just may not have the intense flavor that this does, but it will definitely be good. Let me tell you, we are going to simmer for just about 5 minutes, so not very long. And then since I'm going to use it tonight, I'm going to just go ahead and cover it up and let it be sitting there for me to use later. There's nothing in there that will spoil, so you can just heat it up later. Let me give this a taste to make sure we've got it right. That's good. I think it could use a little bit more pepper. So what I'll do is I'll use some crushed red pepper to boost that up, and we'll be good for this evening. So anyway, that's it. That's an Indonesian peanut sauce, and very simple, with the exception you have to have a lot of ingredients. So go back, and on the video you can go back and you'll see tamarind, you'll see coconut milk, you'll see lemongrass, you'll see garlic, you'll see shrimp paste, and those things. Those are the things you'll need for your pantry. Always make sure you have all of your ingredients ready to go, because you don't want to get in the middle of something and go, I don't have it. So anyway, have a great day. Try it.